John Scar here for Best Buy Canada blog, and today we're going to take a look at Sony's entry into the mini retro console craze, the PlayStation Classic. Now, the PlayStation originally released in Japan December 3rd, 1994, and then about 10 months later in September of 95 in North America. The PlayStation went on to become the first console to sell 100 million units worldwide, thanks in part to third-party support, and it had some amazing games. There's 20 games preloaded on the system here, and some of those include Battle Arena Toshinden, Resident Evil, Tekken 3, Metal Gear Solid, and one of my personal favorites, Final Fantasy VII. So without further ado, let's take a look at see what's inside the box.
Alrighty, so let's take a look and see what's inside the PlayStation Classic box. Okay. Let's take a look here. It looks like just a standard manual. It labels the ports on the PlayStation Classic, the USB port, HDMI out, the power button, the power indicator, the open button, which unfortunately doesn't open the lid, but it acts as a way to change discs for those multi-disc games like Metal Gear Solid and Final Fantasy VII. And there's your two controller ports, and there you plug in your controller. It shows you how to hook up the system. Now, it does not come with the USB AC adapter, so you could just plug it into a USB port on your TV, or if that, if your TV doesn't have a USB port, you can use, the USB AC adapter that you get with an iPhone to plug it into the wall. It tells you how to start a game, and so forth. Alrighty. So here we go. There's the PlayStation Classic itself. Now, it's 45% smaller than the original system when it launched. So let's take a look here. Wow. There you can see those are the memory card slots. They're not actually working. They're virtual memory cards, but still pretty cool that they added those. Power, open, reset. Really lightweight and amazingly small. Cool. Okay. Here's the HDMI cable. That's great. The USB power cable. So like I said, you can just use, if you've got most modern televisions have a USB port on them, but if for some off chance that your TV doesn't, like I said, then you can use the power adapter that comes with like an iPhone, or you can always buy one at the store. They're not really that expensive. There, and it comes with two controllers. Now, the PlayStation, when it shipped, did not ship with the Dualshock Controller. So these are the original controllers that it shipped with. They look just like the real thing when they shipped back in 1995. What I like about this is they've got a pretty long cord. I think it's like 1.3 meters. So you don't have to be right up to the TV to play. And here is the second controller. So those just plug right in here to the slots. And there are half of the games on here are multiplayer games. So it's great that they included a second controller so you don't have to go out and buy one. And there you have it. There is the PlayStation Classic unboxed. Make sure to check out my full review on the Best Buy Canada blog.